Melanie Stansbury is well on her way, and you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to declare it. Melanie Stansbury has won New Mexico's 1st Congressional District. Woo! This is actually fantastic news. Melanie Stansbury is a true blue progressive. So let's add one white face to the progressive squad. We got one white face in Congress that's actually progressive, and she's a scientist. So not like, you know, just some young college punk, right, but a scientist who, you know, was doing local fucking shit. So Melanie Stansbury, Democrat, she's got 68,387 votes. And Mark Moores, he's got 37,000. My God, Melanie Stansbury beat the living fucking piss out of Mark Moores. Beat the living shit out of him, 62.2%. This is like a Saddam Hussein, Syria kind of election, right? My God, Melanie Stansbury just took this, and she's got 130%. Aubrey Dunn, Independent, 2,900 votes, 2.6%. And then Christopher Manning, Libertarian, 1,436, 1.3%. Now, this is in Albuquerque, right? You got 3 counties, Bernalillo, Sandoval, and Santa Fe. And you have 79% reporting, 92% reporting, 100% reporting. So that means basically 2, Sandoval and Santa Fe, they're done voting, and then you have Bernalillo, 79%. So between that 20%, you think that's going to flip 30,000 votes over? I don't think so. This is a heavily Democrat district. Melanie Stansbury. Watch out, AOC. Watch out, Jamal Bowman. Watch out, Rashida Tlaib. You actually got a progressive that's in Congress. In fact, watch out, Joe Biden. Watch out, Joe Biden. Melanie Stansbury actually thinks that health is a human right. She believes in Medicare for all legislation. Holy shit. This is going to be a nice, healthy dose of, you know, progressivism into D.C. So sometimes a candidate could start out pure and then go corrupt, right? Just go full-blown neoliberal, or they could pretend to be neoliberal and then, you know, turn out to be an Abraham Lincoln. So Melanie Stansbury, what she's pledged support for, Medicare for all. Healthcare is a human right. So, hey, right-wing, fascist, creepy emperor, hey, America, y'all gonna, you know, join the civilized nations and get yourself some universal healthcare? Or not, huh? So, the D.C. statehood movement. How in the goddamn world is D.C. not a part of the USA? So, Melanie Stansbury, she's for Medicare for all. She's for the D.C. statehood movement. She's for canceling student debt. She's for legalizing marijuana. She's pro-choice, pro-infrastructure. She's going to address the crisis of all the murdered Native women. The Native indigenous women are getting killed and shit. Why the fuck are the natives still being massacred? The genocide is still carrying on. So it's a good thing she's anti-racist. She's for family and medical leave. She's pro-union, pro-environment. So fucking A, watch out. Watch out, Joe Biden. You got a fucking progressive actually about to walk into D.C. You got a progressive about to walk into D.C. asking D.C., you know, hey, how come D.C. is our capital but it's not a part of America? How in the goddamn fuck is D.C., our capital, not part of the USA? How is the capital of America not a part of America? What the fuck is it? Just racism? Is that it? Canceling student debt? Oh my God. Germany gives free college to Americans, but America can't even do that for education, healthcare. All of this shit's for profit. Security. Just privatize everything, right? So if you're an American, you try to better yourself, you get a shit ton of debt, right? And a shit college education on top of it. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. $100,000 in debt, right? $100,000 would have gotten me a house and a business. Hell, I could have probably started 3 or 4 businesses and failed and still had money left over. Instead, I fucked up and went to college. Federal marijuana legalization, I mean, shit, it's 2021. How long will the U.S. hold out on personal freedom? It's my body, my choice, dickheads. Aren't we Let's legalize freedom. And this is my body. Yeah, okay, so pro-choice, right? Abortions should be safe, rare, and legal. Affordable child care. Are children not our future? Pro-infrastructure. She says infrastructure is actually infrastructure. It's water, it's roads, it's internet, broadband internet. And with the internet, can't we just self-educate ourselves? How is it possible that any single American goes by without any internet, let alone housing or health care? Well, with the internet, you can educate yourself. You don't even have to go to goddamn college. You got the internet, you could just, go to college, just the college of your own curiosity. Just learn as much shit as you could possibly learn. You'd rather be the person who knows the thing and not the asshole who's got the credentials for it but doesn't know jack shit. Stansbury is going to address the crisis of missing and murdered indigenous women and relatives. She's anti-racist. I don't know why so many innocent people are being executed by the cops. That's black and brown and white. Also, I'm 11% black, so my kids will be partially black too. So fuck a white supremacist. All you low-life Donald Trump supporting pieces of shit. Pro-environment. Is AOC's Green New Deal going to take new form, be voted on again? Family and medical leave. We just got out of a pandemic. Not only do we not have universal health care, we don't even have family and medical leave. Meaning, if you're a worker, say work at McDonald's, right, serving food to all the people and shit, and you get sick, you can't take a day off. Or at least the federal government isn't going to help you out. You can't take a day off. So if you're a worker bee, i.e. an essential worker, and you're sick, you got to stay at McDonald's and cough on everybody's food and spread that COVID everywhere. Pro-union, hopefully we get the Employee Free Choice Act, and then they try to make her, Mark Moores was saying that she was going to get rid of all the federal prisons. Get rid of all the federal prisons. So she's against police brutality. She's against police brutality. She's for the George Floyd Act and maybe for the Breathe Act, whatever that is. If it helps us breathe, then that's awesome because us Americans need relief ASAP. We need the Breathe Act, George Floyd Act. We needed that shit passed yesterday. So watch out, D.C. You got a progressive about to march in.